Hello everyone, Hound here. I just wanted to make a quick video going over the Fury event that just happened in Vikings War of Clans and to give people a guide on how to be prepared for the Fury event and just to go over how my clan did with and what strategies we used that helped us to be successful. So first to look over at the Fury event and how the clan did. So our kingdom ended up being the first in the competition, and we won by a good lead. The other kingdoms were fairly matched if we look at their sizes. Influence size may have changed obviously towards the end. We also lost a bunch of influence, but you can see the influence size was pretty much fairly matched. Clan wise, our clan was 2 trillion bigger than the other clans, but there's nothing that we can control. Our kingdom has a bunch of losers. I would just call them losers, people that don't have life and trying to ruin the game for other people. People like this guy who are just trying to be a nuisance. He was actually reinforcing towers when we were attacking them in our own kingdom. And as you can see, there's some clans here that really are just trying to annoy us. They're increasing their influence to try to be a hindrance, but didn't really do anything much to avoid us from getting the victory anyway. So looking at all the clansmen, we can see that everyone scored really good. We had a bunch of really active players, and many of the players that you can see that don't have as many points either were not able to join the first set of onslaughts because the clan's not big enough to have 2 sets of onslaughts going back to back with full reinforcements. So either they were not able to join the onslaughts or they just didn't have big enough marches to make up as many points. And obviously with the way the towers and everything works, if they were using a troop that was weak against the troops inside the towers, they obviously did not make as many points anyway. So I made 20 trillion points, which is not that bad. It's not my best points in Fury so far, but it is still a good number considering that everyone else was scoring really high points as well. So one of the strategies that I wanted to discuss was how we went about onslaughts and everything. So my clan is an international clan, so we set alarms for every phase, every 3 hours of the Fury event. And we have a location set on the map that's our onslaught position. No matter which kingdom we're at, we were sitting at 250, 250. So if I go back to the map, I can go to that location and explain more clearly. So 250 on X and 250 on Y was our hive location. If the event was happening, if the tower event was happening in our kingdom, obviously we sat in our stronghold. But if we were sitting in an enemy kingdom, we were all sitting around this location in the 250 location on X and Y. So that helps us be more organized. And we also had 2 different groups of onslaughts going until the level 5 towers were cleared. So it's really easy to clear those level towers at our size. And having one big onslaught is just a waste of time considering there was so much lag. So many players are trying to clear them, and it just requires very few troops to be able to clear them. So we had 2 different groups of people joining in 2 different onslaughts. Once we were done with the level 5 towers, we all switched back to one huge onslaught, and we were going for the level 6 and higher since the other clans were also trying to reinforce them and get more points, which makes really lots of sense. And I'm going to play another video here that shows me going and doing this specific steps on how I was joining the onslaughts and how I was being able to heal my troops, because many people don't realize this, but one of the crucial factors is being able to heal the troops that you lose, considering we're losing so many T7s just trying to burn all these towers. And many people just avoid because they don't want to miss out on the onslaughts and miss out on getting the shards, getting the kills, getting the points. But there is one way that you can join and do this, despite the lag. As you guys are going to see in this short clip that I'll insert, I was lagging really crazy, but I was still able to join all the onslaughts, or most of them, and I was able to heal my troops in the meanwhile, which meant that I was able to join even more onslaughts despite the number of troops that I trained. So the strategy really is, obviously you're going to go to your town page. You don't want to be in any other page. You want to be in your town page, unless you're the person who's in charge of looking for the onslaught locations, which is kind of a disadvantage if you're that person. But I'm not that person in our clan, so I'm always sitting in this town page. And when I'm in the tower location, when I'm in like the hive location, my bad. When I'm in the hive location, all I'm doing is going to clan and sitting in this onslaught page. So I'm waiting here all this time until someone starts an onslaught. And I know the person that starts my onslaught is always going to be the first person to start it because that's the way that we've arranged it. So the first person that starts the onslaught is the one that I will join. And I will join on the top. So once I do that, I will wait for them to send the march. Obviously, we were lagging really crazily. Once the march is sent, I'll just boost my march all the way back home. And before I go back to heal them, I would immediately go back to the onslaught page and just wait again. Wait for them to open the second onslaught on the tower. Once I had joined that onslaught, it's only then that I would go back to my infirmaries and heal everything back. By the time I've healed my troops back, they've probably sent the march, so I would immediately come back out of the infirmary, go to my march and boost it back and do the same thing again. It's just a rinse and repeat, and it's one way to make sure that you're able to heal your troops, because healing them from the infirmary is actually much cheaper than training them, even if you're considering the boost and the resources. And it's one way to ensure that you have more troops left in case you run into a big bunch of reinforcements and you're not able to clear them. So with this Fury, the one thing that we did that was really something that made us stand out was we were breaking all the towers until the level 12 ones. We weren't really going for the level 12 ones because we knew that the opponents weren't really that strong, and we didn't really need that many points to win them. And position-wise, we placed 6th out of 1,047 clans that participated in the Odin's League, which I don't think is actually useful at all, because the rewards are really not that helpful, considering we burned so many boosts, so many troops, so much gold myself. The rewards aren't really that helpful. Maybe the 5th position would have been much better for us, but we really didn't care about this. This was just an added bonus. We couldn't even see the rankings towards the end of Fury until everyone's rankings was settled. So yeah, I just really wanted to make this quick video for you guys as a quick guide, just to go over how we went with our Fury battles and how we were able to guarantee a success for ourselves. I will include some clips and a montage of our battles in this video. It's just going to be a montage with music with no voiceover. And you guys can see some of the hits on towers, some of the hits on players that we made. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks and goodbye.